All right, we're live.
Hello, hockey fans, and welcome to the Star Center here in Plano, Texas. We are here for the Arizona Bobcats 16U combo to take on the Texas Outlaws 16UA team. And they're from College Station, which in Texas, which is kind of sort of halfway between Dallas and Houston. And they're coming into the game. This is the second game of the tournament for both teams. And the Outlaws yesterday beat the Texas Warriors 7-1, and the Bobcats lost 4-2 with a empty net goal to the Odessa Junior Jacks.
So I was talking to the coach about this team prior to the game, and apparently they had 45 penalty minutes in their game yesterday, with potentially 2 of their players being suspended for this game.
Interesting. Well,
and if I kind of pan over, you see how many skaters we've got on the ice. I'm going to jump over to the Outlaws.
yeah. Is the rest of the team coming out soon? Or?
Yeah, I think there's 10 skaters.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, one in the corner. 10. 10 plus the goaltender.
10 plus the goaltender.
And it looks like one goaltender.
So I don't know if they had more skaters that were penalized or.
Interesting.
I don't know. Should make for an interesting game though. So.
Well, by the third period, we should be hopefully seeing the effects of that.
Yeah. So hopefully the plan is skate and wear them out.
Yep. Get on them early too. Hopefully we're awake for the first shift of the game today.
Yeah.
Yesterday we had a goal scored against on the very first shift, 7 seconds into the game. Our first line kind of got stuck standing around. And so hopefully they're ready to jump right from the start today.
Well, they had all day to rest, and I think most of the team did yoga.
Yes, that's true.
So they should be all stretched and flexed.
Yep. Bobcats over at they're the home team today in the yellow uniforms, and the Outlaws are the visitor with the dark black and white and red color scheme. They are now over at their bench. And we have 2 officials for this afternoon's game.
I'm hoping that the rumors weren't true and that this team's not all that physical. Brody will not be on the ice, so if Jill's watching, we decided Brody won't be playing for this one. He does, for those watching, Brody does have his cast off now. He's got a brace on. He's been clear to play as long as he's comfortable. But if this team is anywhere near as physical as they're rumored to be, then coaches don't want to chance it.
Yeah, no, that's probably a wise move. Good to know his cast is off, and brace should help as well. But yeah, no sense rushing in a game like this. We are getting ready for the opening face-off. We've got Bannon out there with Guevara on the right, Gardner on the left, Bernard and Jessen back on D. And we have Hubler in goal for the Bobcats. Jessen now with it across ice to Bernard. Bernard with it up to Gardner. Puck goes in. Bannon gets hooked just inside the blue line. He tries to get it over to Guevara, and that's intercepted by the Outlaws. Number 8 back in the corner. Attack. Don't back off. Okay. Puck up into the netting above the glass, and we'll have a face-off to the right of the Outlaw goal. We need to be in attack mode at all times, unless we're killing. No score, no shots. Play just underway. 20 seconds in. 19, actually. Banner wins it back. It's to Gardner. He loses it. Outlaws come up with it. Coming down their right side.
Good pinch.
Coming in. Backhander. Hubler to save. And We'll have a face-off coming up to his left. Bobcats changing defense pairings. Forward line staying out. Bernard goes into the box. I missed that totally.
I did too, so that puts Outlaws on the power play.
Yes, Outlaws on the power play. Bannon, Guevara up front, Lindsay, Dawson back on D. Guevara up through the middle. Outlaws able to just keep it in. 21 now with it, top of the circle. Hubler sees that and puts a glove save on that. Flashes the leather, and we'll have a face-off coming up to his left. So Bernard in the box. I didn't catch the call, but we got a minute 48 remaining in the power play for the Outlaws. Outlaws back to the right D. Shoot towards the goal. That's tipped in front. Hubler is able to get a hold of it, and there was a lot of kind of stick work in front there. Like to see our boys move the bodies out in those situations. Face off again to left of Hubler. Bannon wins that. Back over to Dawson. Puck along the boards. Outlaws get it back to their right D. They send that one way wide. And Guevara trying to get there to the point. Bounces off his leg, kept in. Dawson with it. He tries to chip it out. That hits a leg. Bannon with it. He bumps into traffic. He's able to clear it, though, just over the line. And Outlaws have to go back. And we are playing the travel rules here, so there is no delayed offsides. And here comes the Outlaws in over on the left side. Intercepted by Guevara. Oh, he gets hammered. Bannon chips it out over the line. Outlaws have to retreat. So that's the first big hit of the game. Here come the Outlaws now, coming down the left side. Good speed. Lindsay puts them in behind. Comes around the other side. Circling top of the blue line. He's going in circles right now, and Bobcats are content to have him stay out there. They're going to now back to the right D. Sends it back into the corner. Good check there by Dawson. He takes it now, intercepts, goes in behind his own goal, and he backhands it down the ice, and that'll just miss the net. And with 33 seconds remaining in the penalty to Bernard, we have face-off coming back to the right of Braden Hubler.
So
goal for the Bobcats.
Got a request. If I didn't do it before the game, but if somebody could post into team chat the link to this that's watching.
There we go. Luma down on the right side, killing the penalty here. And here come the Outlaws now. If I get a break here in the play, I'll try and grab it myself. But Outlaws now in behind.
15 seconds left.
Outlaws back to the right D. Fired it in, goes in behind Hubler. Back to the half board. Luma charges in. Puck goes in behind, around behind the other side.
Full strength.
And first penalty kill for the Bobcats is successful. And Wahlberg now has it. Wahlberg up through center. Wong takes it in on the right side. He goes wide. On his backhand now in behind the goal. And the back, Justin's got to be careful. He's got a man back on him. Letty dumps it up through center. Oberle gets tripped up coming through the middle. Now Wong takes his man in. Gets the puck inside. He's got it. Fires long shot in. Steered to the corner by the Outlaw goaltender. Oberle tried to hit it out to Wong.
That was the first shot on
back
that.
to Lindsay. Fires one in. Glove save. And we will have a face-off to the right of the Outlaw goal. Oh, looks like Marnie Wong she just beat me.
Oh, nice. Okay. Thank you.
Just getting ready to paste it in. Thanks, Marty. Appreciate it. Here comes the Outlaws now on the left side. Send it over to the middle. Good stick there by Lindsay to keep that one out to the side. Outlaws have it now. The left of Hubler. Sent across ice. Top of the circle from the left point. That's blocked by Stewart. And here come the Bobcats now. 3-on-2. Olsen dumps it into the corner. Puck comes around the other side. Oberle's there to pick it up. Oberle battling just in along the boards. And puck just comes out to Lindsay. He comes up through center, cross over to Oberle, through his skates into the Outlaw zone. Outlaws now have it. They go in behind the goal as they try to regroup, and they tried to dump it out. Intercepted by Stewart, right into Oberle, backhander, just over the goal. Olsen's in there battling for the puck. Puck comes loose. Oberle's got Dawson back at the point, but he sends it over to the other side to Bernard as he has to go back to center. Bobcats clear the zone, and just not quite. Stipe caught inside, and that'll be offside, rather. Just outside the Outlaws blue line towards their bench area side.
Are they going to do a center?
They are doing center. Don't ask me why.
Okay. So we got a viewer from Lincoln, Nebraska. Saw Germany. I know we've got Arizona.
Welcome aboard, folks. Lincoln, Nebraska. Now, I wonder if that's got anything to do with Colton Stewart. I have a feeling it probably does. Puck to Watts in middle, over to Stipe. Watts is back. He missed the first game out with the flu. He waits for Stipe to get onside, then fires it in, just misses the linesman. And Bannon's on the forecheck. So we got Bannon out there with Watts and Stipe. Outlaws now coming up over their own line. Hits his own player in the legs. Puck comes back to Jessen now. Jessen goes cross ice. Watts couldn't pick that up, and it goes into the Outlaw zone. And Stipe is in on the forecheck. Puck comes around the left side. So cross ice, number 19. Here he comes down his right side. Dumps it past Bernard into the zone. Outlaws still have it. Tried to center. Right, they do. Right in front. Oh, and Hubler gets... Puck goes into the corner. Puck now goes around to the right of Hubler. Jessen has his man over there. Bumps him out. Good job, Jessen. And here comes Watts now, coming up through the middle. He gets checked. And the Outlaws have it back inside their own blue line. Again, they come up the right side, in over the blue line. Letty hits his man there. Bernard gets bumped. Outlaws keep it in. And Bannon gets it out. Oh, yes, over the line, and that is called on the offside.
I'll take it from center ice. No, I'm just kidding.
I still haven't figured out the reason for them with those center ice offsides. Wong wins it back clearly to Letty. Letty off the boards and out. Hops over Gardner down into the Outlaws zone. That's going to go over the line. Didn't have too much steam on it, but just enough to get over the line. And we have icing coming back to the left of Braden Hubler.
So this is some low center ice glass. The edges are
It is,
almost
isn't it?
twice as high, but you're getting, from the center camera, you're getting an eye-level view.
Puck comes to Letty, sends it around behind, gets away from Lindsay. Oh, giveaway right there. Hubler's got it, it's in behind. Oh my goodness, then it's in. The Outlaws throw it in. And that was an unfortunate play there. Hubler lost it. He made the original save and then was looking for it, and it just hopped in behind him.
It was sit right behind him. They
right behind him.
And they popped it right back in.
Yeah, a few inches over on the good side of the line, and then they found it and put it in.
I was going to say, I do want to highlight for the replay, you'll notice in the bottom right corner, I'm giving a shout out to Pro Skate, who's been doing an awesome job with the sharpening, skate sharpening for Brody and a lot of the other players.
Yeah, is that over in Gilbert?
That's over in Gilbert, yeah. Yeah. He used to be, he used to work for the Sharks, I think?
I think you're right.
Yeah, so.
That would be the NHL Sharks.
Yep, the NHL Sharks.
Puck comes around to Guevara. Wong intercepts, fires it around. Oh, right in front of the goal. My goodness, that was
right
dangerous.
At the corner.
Got to stop puck watching here. Take the body. Back to the right point. Fires it in. That hits Wong in the skate. Guevara tries to get it up. He's still got it. Now Dawson chips it out. And the Outlaws send it all the way back in. This should go for icing. And they wave it off. Justin gets there, but loses it. And right in front, they fired, and that good save by Hubler. Comes Gardner down up the left side. He gets pinched in.
I thought he dumped it, and he wasn't able to clear it.
come the Outlaws. Good stick check there by Dawson in the center ice area. Puck goes back. Bernard after it in behind his own goal now. He reverses. Good move there by Bernard. Puck comes around. Gets ahead of Wahlberg. Kept in now left D by Outlaws. Outlaws into the half boards. They try to come through the middle. Wong bodies his man off. Bernard in there as well. Wahlberg comes up with it. He's got Luma streaking down the middle. Puck comes, and hits the Outlaw player and doesn't get over to Luma, but now Dawson with it. Luma in behind. Dawson moving in on the left side. He's got Wahlberg in the middle. Fires it wide. Wahlberg back to Dawson. Dawson. Puck picked up by Luma. Stewart playing back. Just off the left glove of the goaltender. Bernard tries to keep it in. It bounces off him into his own zone, and Luma picks it up. Luma now coming up the middle. Fired it right to the Outlaw player. He checks him, gets it back, though, at his own blue line. Now he's heading off for a change. Stewart had it up on his equipment. And that goes off Bernard's foot, and he has it now. Reverses it around behind. Letty there with it, but he's got a man right on him. Kind of half avoids that check. Wahlberg with it. Chips it up just over the blue line. Luma dumps it into the zone, and now we finally gets off for a change. And here comes the Outlaws now, coming out their right side. Bernard intercepts that. Stewart now picks it up. He's got Olsen with him. He dumps it in. Outlaws regrouping their own zone. Up on their left side, come across ice. Tried to hit the man up the middle. That just failed to click. A couple of players go down. Puck is dragged into the Bobcats zone. And Outlaws dump it into the corner. Stewart's going to pick it up there behind Hubler. He's got Oberle. Fanned on the pass. Oberle picks it up now going in behind his goal. He's got Olsen up on the right side. Olsen now with it. He's got Oberle on his left. Olsen now coming down the left side, picking up some speed. He gets bumped. Oberle picks it up, fires it wide. He chases across the other side, bounces his man. Puck bounces past Dawson. Now we got a 2-on-1 for the Outlaws. They're on side. Right in on. Fired it wide. Puck comes all the way out to center ice zone. Outlaws are going to regroup back there. They go cross ice. Again across the other side and down for icing. So with just over 5 minutes remaining here in the first period, we have the Outlaws with the 1-0 lead.
So we did confirm Vinny with Pro Skate was with the he was the equipment guy for San Jose. The Sharks for several years, yeah.
Banning it with Watson Stipe. Wins it back. Dawson has it. Fires it in. Outlaws trying to clear it, and they do, and they got a man back. Lindsay, nice pickup by Lindsay there. Otherwise, there was two Outlaws coming right down on Hubler. They love those cross-ice passes. Here they come in on the right side now. Outlaws fire it in right on Hubler, and he covers up. And we will have a face-off coming up to his left. Wong comes in for the draw. New D. We got Letty and Jessen back on D. Face off to the left of Hubler. Wong wins it back. Jessen in behind to Letty. Letty's got Stipe on the right side. Stipe up to Wong. He gets pinched off at the blue line. Puck goes deep in behind the Outlaw goal. And here come the Outlaws now at the right side. That's off a stick into the center ice area. Jessen has a man on. He dumps it out the center ice area. Wong there. Avoids a check. Still got it going in deep. Watts now has it. He gets bumped. And the Outlaws come up with the puck, and they take it now in behind their own goal. They try to come up their left side. Stipe bumps his man there. Puck sent back into the Outlaws. And intercepted by Stipe. Play scrambly. Outlaws clear it out over the line. Letty picks it up and is now coming back to his own blue line. He sends it up the middle, right to an Outlaw. And there they come now, in over the line, coming on the right side. Blocker saved by Hubler. Puck goes back in behind. Outlaws with the puck. They got a man right in front. Fired it in. Off the post.
Wow.
Wide open, right in front of the net. We can't have that. And Bobcats clear it out over the blue line. Stipe hits his man. Outlaws send it back in, and Letty picks it up in his own zone. Both teams changing. Letty comes up the middle. Couldn't hit Guevara with it. Bannon trying to chip it up to Guevara. He does. Here comes Guevara now over the line. He's hooked up there by an Outlaw player. Just over the line now. Here come the Outlaws coming up through the middle. They send it down deep into the Bobcat zone. Bernard picks it up coming up the left side. He circles back. Looking for an open man off the boards behind over to Guevara on the right side. Guevara tries to pick it out. Now he hits Gardner just on his side of center. He dumps it out to Guevara. Guevara dumps it up ahead. Here comes Bannon looking for the puck. The puck is in deep. He's got it on his backhand. Gardner's in front. The puck's right there. Oh, Gardner fanned on it. Good chance there by the Bobcats. Lindsay now has it. Comes across ice to Bernard. Bernard up to Gardner. He just chips it up off the boards. Two hands read. Outlaws send it back into the Bobcat zone where Lindsay picks it up on his backhand behind his goal. And he passes up on the left side just out of Gardner's reach, off the boards, and it's going to go right on net. And the Outlaws, with 2 minutes remaining here in the first period, they're leading 1-0. And they dump it out to center ice, and Dawson now has it at his own blue line. Sends it up to Guevara. He gets bumped. Here come the Outlaws now in over the blue line. Cutting through the middle, fires it in, and that goes off up into the area above the glass, and we'll have a face-off to the right of Braden Hubler.
So I know Gardner scored one yesterday. Who scored the other one?
Dawson got the other one.
Gotcha.
Long out with Wahlberg and Luma. Puck comes back to the left point. Let's keep it in. Move to the middle. Fire a shot off a leg wide. Bobcats have got to watch the Outlaws coming right into the middle there in the prime real estate. Letty bumps his man. Outlaws now have it in the right corner to the right of Hubler. Long bodies his man in. Picks up the puck. Dumps it off the boards. And Wahlberg tips it to Dawson. Dawson over to Luma now, coming in on the left side. He's got Dawson in. He fires that wide. Puck's coming out all the way out over the blue line. And now here comes Outlaws, 2-on-2. Good speed in on Wong. Fires it.
It's off the back of the net.
Yeah. Jessen over to Wong. Wong. Oh, that was dangerous. And here comes Wahlberg now, up over center. He drops it for Luma. Back over to Wahlberg. Fires it. That's off a stick. And goes high over the glass and into the netting. So with just over a minute remaining here in period number one, we have the Outlaws maintaining that 1-goal lead. And they are up ahead on the shots as well, 12-5. Face-off coming up in their zone to the right of their goaltender. They win it back. Okay, attack, Ryan. Ryder. Again, Odessa's Outlaws have it. I keep saying Odessa. Team we played yesterday. Bernard picks it up there. Oberle has it. Sends it back to zone D. Jessen off his stick over to Olsen. Olsen misfires on that. Justin comes in to help. Bernard now with it. Off the skate. Outlaws still have it inside, coming over to the half boards. Somebody's got to pick up the puck, boys. Off Stewart, stayed into the corner. Stewart chips it around, and Bernard's going to pick it up. He's got Overlay at the half boards.
And that should be the end.
And that'll be the end of period number one. Outlaws leading 1-0. We'll be back with period two in just a moment.
All right. All right, we're back.
Ready to start period number 2. Outlaws with the 1-goal lead. They are now on our right side. Bobcats on the left. Number 32 in to take the draw for the Outlaws. We got Bannon, Guevara, and Gardner up front for the Bobcats. Bannon wins it back. Guevara back to Lindsay. Sends it across ice to Gardner. He chips it into the zone. Gets bodied there. He's still got the puck, though. Fires it off the post and comes back over to Lindsay. He's not able to keep the bouncing puck in. Sends it over to Letty on the far side. Letty sends it in, and Gardner was still inside. And we'll have a face-off. Offside, outside the blue line, or perhaps at center. You just never know.
Center.
They are bringing it to center.
Because
they can.
Huh.
Outlaws win it this time. Chip the puck up through center, and then they dump it into the Bobcat zone, and behind Hubler, Lindsay going after it. He overskates the puck. Now he's got it. Bannon dumps it up to Guevara. He dumps it out of the zone. Gardner going after it. Outlaws pick it up inside their own zone. Go cross ice D to D, and now they're trying to send it up through the middle. Man circling just at center. He dumps it into the Bobcat zone. Goes to the left of Hubler. And that's picked up by Letty there. Letty up to Gardner. Gardner now coming down the left side. Over the blue line. Going wide. We got Bannon in front. Back to Guevara. He just went off the stick to the right. Gardner's got it. Fires it in. He scores! Reed Gardner picks it up from the corner, brings it out, and fires it right in high into the goal. And Bobcats have tied the game here. Bannon was drawing a D-man out to him, and that left Gardner a little more room to shoot, and he did and made no mistake. And
beautiful top net.
Yep. I think that one bounced off a couple of pipes on its way in. Bobcats on the board, all tied at 1.
Now, where is Stephanie? Normally you hear her cheering when that happens. I didn't hear the Stephanie squeal.
I don't know. I'll have to start looking.
I know she's here.
She is definitely here. Oh, Luma almost broke through. Bernard intercepts that. Tried to get it long, tried to get over to Wahlberg. Dawson picks it up. Plays scrambly at center, and now it's rolling into the Bobcat zone. Hubler's going to have to steer that, or he just decides to hold on to it and draw a face-off coming up over in the Bobcat zone. Bobcats changing D, Outlaws changing their whole unit. Face off to the right of Hubler. Puck won back by Wong. Gets past Jessen over to Luma. Outlaws pick it up there, keep it in. Play scrambly. Luma now picks it up. Try to hit Wahlberg, and when it did make it through, here comes Wahlberg. He gets taken down at the blue line. Outlaws coming out their left side. Send it out just out of Jessen's reach. Jessen back with it. Off the boards behind the goal, and Letty picks it up there. Letty up to Luma. He just tips it, picked up by the Outlaws, coming right in front. Jessen gets a stick on it and hands it up to Wahlberg. Wahlberg's got Luma on the left side. Here comes Wong coming down the right. He gets bounced into the boards there. Puck goes in behind the goal. Wahlberg bumps his man, takes him down. Oberle picks it up. He just dumps it in behind. There's nobody there. He could have pulled that right out in front. Here come the Outlaws now, and they're coming up their right side. They got a man streaking up the middle, and they're going to try and hit him. Intercepted by Bernard, and they were offside.
So we got an AI explanation for the center puck face-off. that it prevents the attacking team from gaining a territorial advantage by placing the faceoff in a more favorable position for offensive zone. Essentially neutralizing the play. But they seem to be selectively doing it, so.
Yeah. I don't know why you'd be penalizing the team anyways.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. Bernard with the puck now, going into his zone. Buttonhole curve there up on the left side. Olsen tried to clear it, kept in by the Outlaws. That hits Bernard. Bernard tried to block the second one. That got through. Outlaws back at their left D, down into the half boards. That goes off Oberle's leg. Then another one Lindsay tried to clear, and that goes high over the glass. And we'll have a face-off inside the zone. Although it went off their player. It should come out. Yes, it is. Lindsay fired it. Went off the Outlaw player over the glass, and so that's why the face-off is outside the blue line. Puck just over the line now. Guevara now has it. Oh, Outlaws pick it up. Oh, almost intercepted by Guevara. And Bernard has it. Sends it across ice to Guevara. Guevara now coming on the right side. Dumps it into the corner. Outlaws pick it up in the corner. Come up the half boards. And here they now come up through the middle. 97 now for the Outlaws. Bernard hustles, gets back on him. Another man comes in. 21 right through the middle. He scores. Top corner. And the Outlaws get back in the lead. Nice shot there, top corner.
Yeah, through two players.
Bobcats left him all by himself. He was kind of trailing the play and was the beneficiary of the loose puck. Stewart in for the draw. Out there with Oberle and Olsen. Outlaws come up with the puck. In over the left side. They dump it in. Goes to the right of Hubler. Letty picks it up there. Gets it out. Kept in by the Outlaws. Letty has it again now. Back in his own circle. Oberle, he dumps it down the ice, and this will go for icing. Under 11 minutes remaining here. Period number 2. Face off to the left of Hubler. Stewart moves in for the draw. Out there with Oberle and Olsen. Outlaws keep it in. Puck is loose. Here comes Dawson up over the blue line. Fires a shot in, and glove save by the Outlaw goaltender. Long is out with Watson, Stipe. Got Jessen and Bernard back on D. Stipe's at the top of the circle. Long moves in for the draw. Puck goes over to the half boards. Stipe moves over, picks it up into Wong, right in the middle. Short side. Puck comes loose over to the sideboards. Outlaws have it. Number 97 in behind goal over to the right side. Number 8 picks it up there. Try and clear it up the side, and here they do. Here come the Outlaws now down the left side in on Jessen. Jessen back. This player blows a tire, and he dumps it up and gets past Wong and out. Outlaws have it, go cross ice to the left side. Now they send it back to the right in front of the Bobcat bench. Through center ice. 37 there. He gets taken out by Bernard, and Jessen clears it up to Stipe. Stipe passes it right off the Outlaw player. It goes in behind their goal. Stipe's going to move in on his backhand, pick it up there. He bumps into his man and goes down. And Outlaws clearing it up through the middle now. Outlaws 2-on-2. Flips it into the corner past Jessen. Bernard goes in after it. He picks it up there, dumps it back to Jessen. Oh, fired right across in front of the goal. Puck right in through. Puck right in front. Bernard has it in his feet, and he just dumps it out, but not quite out. Kept in, good stick there. Right on Hubler, and he holds on. And let's get a change here.
Yeah, we need
Bobcats having trouble clearing it there.
a couple players need a little bit of a break.
Yes. Outlaws with it now in behind. Wahlberg battling in the corner for it. Outlaws get it back to their left D. Off a skate, comes right in front. And Hubler is able to corral that one, and he'll have a face-off coming up to his right. Bannon wins it back. Lindsay in the corner with it. He gets bumped. And Bannon in there, a couple Outlaws. Outlaws come up with it. Back to the left D. Sends it around the boards and behind. Bannon picks it up to Wahlberg. He tried to clear it out, and it is Dawson up for checking. He gets back on D now. Bannon strips Outlaw of the puck. Wahlberg now with it. He sidesteps the check. Outlaws send it back in, and Lindsay chases it back in behind his own goal. He's got Luma on the left side. He missed that one. Outlaws pick it up. They go in, coming out now in the circle. He's going to cut right into the middle. My goodness, you can't have that. Got to take these guys down.
Like they cleared
That's
a path for him.
Yeah, they did. Right in front. Outlaws still with the puck in behind. You just got to start hitting bodies at this point.
Yeah.
Puck bent around. Wahlberg now with it. He's got two men breaking. Can't get it out. Puck goes back into the corner. Wahlberg now with it.
They still think they're playing in Florida with some of those no contact teams? What's going on?
I think so, yeah. Look at this. Look at this. Why does nobody take the body? Questions I would like answered. Outlaws have it. Bobcats full change. Here come the Outlaws.
I mean, this is where they go to sleep.
Icing called against the Bobcats. Break out the smelling salts, folks. Pass it down the line on the bench. Outlaws win the draw.
We need to get the kids some of that canned oxygen. I don't know if they sell it here. I know they've got it in Colorado.
Yeah, for sure. It's like we're just waiting.
Yeah.
Like, look at this. Nobody's going after it.
We're waiting for the Outlaws to pass it to them.
Yeah. Outlaws now coming over the blue line. Letty takes his man out. Good job, Leo. Jessen now with the passes it right to the Outlaw behind the goal. And luckily, puck is cleared down. Gardner chasing after it. Whole team seems very lethargic right now. Puck goes off, up over the glass into the netting. And we're going to have a face-off. Coming outside the blue line. Just under 7 minutes remaining here, second period. Stewart in for the draw. Rivera over the line, hits Gardner in the middle. Peeks around a man, he's still got it. Fires it in, goes just wide. He gets taken down. Puck in the corner. Battle in the corner. Outlaws come out with it.
It's just, at least this time we didn't pass it to him.
Right. Stewart takes his man into the boards.
He's still slow to get up.
Yeah.
No penalty on that, right?
No.
It looked like he went head first. All I saw were skates in the air.
In the front, Bernard up to Gardner now. Here come Bobcats 3-on-1. Gardner on the left side. He's got Guevara on the right. And then the one guy coming back for the Outlaws intercepted the pass. Gardner gets the up. There's a penalty coming up. And we'll see how many calls there are here.
Yeah.
Initial play was against Outlaws for taking Gardner down. He wasn't even near the puck. And then there was some other activity after that. So we'll see. Both referees had their arms up.
Is it an ejection? I'm going to run the replay on it.
Number 2's going off for Outlaws.
I'm going to run a replay of that. Kind of back in the corner. Yeah, he gets head checked into the board, and then he jumps on him.
Yeah. Well, Reed was kind of grabbing for his head. But I don't think they should be calling that. So we'll see what the call is. Right now they have 2 minutes up on the board for number 2. Referees discussing at center ice.
Automatic what?
2 and 10. 2 and a 10. So the Outlaws will be short for 2 minutes, and then also they'll have to put another man in for the 10. Well, they got the man in for the 10. They need somebody to serve the 2. Put somebody else in the box. Yeah, there they go. So they now have 4 players on the bench. 2 in the box and 4 on the ice. Stewart tips it back to Dawson. Dawson fires it in. Chip behind the goal. Wong picks it up there. He's got Stewart. Tries to wrap it on the short side. He sends it back into the corner for Wong. Back around to Olsen. Olsen sets it back to Letty. Letty moves in. Cuts to the middle. Puck over to Wong. Top of the circle. He scores! And the Bobcats power play goal. And that will tie the game here at 2 with just over 5 minutes remaining here in period number 2. And that'll leave the Outlaws with the one man in for close to 10 minutes, about 9.5.
So now the short bench got shorter. They haven't taken the penalty off the board yet, but they are back at full strength.
Yeah, there, it's off now.
So.
Yep. So Outlaws have 5 on the bench, 1 in the penalty box, and then the 5 players on the ice plus the netminder. Game tied at 2. Referee over discussing with the Outlaw coach. Not sure what there is to discuss at this point.
Okay, yeah, because it's a 2 and a 10 if you tackle somebody and then take them down.
And take them into the boards head first, yeah.
That's that long distance lip read through the...
Wong in for the draw. Out there with Wahlberg and Luma. Wahlberg bumps his man off. And Wong picks it up. Sends it across ice. Nobody there. Outlaws pick it up. And here they come through the middle. And number 14 now coming down the right side, going around Letty, or trying to. Take the body, boys. Forget the puck. Unless you're the second guy in. Puck comes out, and here comes Wong now. He's got Luma in the middle. Luma chips it into the middle. No shot there. And puck gets by Dawson, and it heads back. Letty picks it up. He reverses. He's got Wahlberg up at the blue line. He hits Luma in the middle. Here comes Luma now. In on 2 Outlaws. He just fires it into the goal and hops off for a change. Wahlberg's still out. He's got it in the far corner. Outlaws chip it high out of the zone. Dawson's got a man on him. He lets him go. Oh, and luckily he fanned on the shot. Hubler the save. And that was a weird play there. That was,
Kind of replay of that. I kind of don't want to watch it,
yeah,
but I'm
I
going
know.
to because I want to see. Yeah, they just let him go.
Just, yeah, puck was bouncing, and Outlaw just skated right by. Face off. Outlaws pick it up behind the goal. Outlaws come up with the puck in the corner. Back to the wide open right D. Fires a shot in. That's tipped in front. Puck in there. Hubler to save. Another save, and he holds on.
It almost looked like they passed it to him.
Yeah. Oh, yes. All right, boys. Time to take control of this game. Face off to the right of Hubler. We've got Stipe and Gardner and Bannon up front. And it's like we got Jessen and Bernard back on D. Bernard over to Jessen. Hops over his stick. Let's move it, guys. Let's be deliberate here. Odessa picks up the loose puck.
Outlaws.
Or, sorry, yes, Outlaws. Thank you. Got yesterday's team on my brain for some
There
reason.
you go.
Puck is cleared by the Bobcats into the Outlaw zone.
They do have a cool logo. I'm just looking at my scoreboard. I remember.
Right in front. Bannon. Oh, he lost it. And puck comes back to Bernard on his backhand. He just dumps it into center ice area. Let's go get it, boys. Who's on it? Who wants it? Who wants it? Bernard gets it back in his own zone. He gets tangled up with the Outlaw player there. Bannon picks it out. He sends it off the boards to Guevara. Guevara now come up the right side. He's at Gardner on the left side. Over to him. Bounces. Puck is bouncing. Outlaws clear it out. Bernard takes a hit, taking his man out. Oh, nice poke check by Bernard there. Guevara with it. They're bumping into each other now. Gardner now with it over the line. Guevara is able to keep it in. Puck still in. And Outlaw clears it off the boards and out the weak side. Puck hops over Jessen's stick. Bernard in there. He gets a foot on it, and here comes
That would have been
Guevara.
dangerous
Yes.
if he not got in
Here
there.
comes Stewart now. He dumps it into the zone. Outlaws with it in their own zone. They're coming out the right side now. Stewart in there, gets a stick on it. Outlaws with it, sending over to the left side behind the goal. Chip it out, kept in by Jessen. Outlaws pick it up though, and here they come. Oh, good keep there by Jessen. Guevara tries to get into the Gardner. Outlaws players get in the way, and now they come up with it behind their own goal. Here they come out the right side. Step into them, Stewie. Off Stewart, and down they go. 3-on-2 now for the Outlaws, coming in to the left of Hubler. Good poke step by Bernard. Outlaw player picks up the puck right in the crease. And Bobcats have it in the corner. A couple of players in there. Puck cleared down, and that's going to roll down. And it's not going to make it for icing.
Wow.
3 Bobcats going off for the change. Here come the Outlaws now.
These kids are getting fast enough and aggressive enough. They're getting to the point where they need to start doing ice cuts. Third period, they're going to be skating on carpet.
Hubler, the pad save, steers it to the side. Stewart gets a stick on it out over the line. Watts has it there. Stewart now with it. He dumps it in. Comes around the far side. Stipe after it for the Bobcats. Outlaw number 8 has it. He dumps it back in the corner of the far side. That's number 23 now for the Outlaws. He sends it across ice to the open man. And he dumps it in the Bobcat zone. Goes in behind. Letty's going to go after it. He picks up the puck there. And he's got nobody to pass it to, so he skates it up over center. Over the left side. He's still got it. Moves in. Fires a low save. Pad save there. Puck goes into the corner. Back to Watts. Sends it off the boards. Back to Wong covering. Shoots it in. That goes just wide. Outlaws now coming up the left side. Stipe bodies his man and cuts to the middle. Watts off his stick. Puck goes over to the Bobcat bench. Outlaws with it now. They go cross ice in their own zone. And that is the end of period number 2. And we have ourselves a 2-2 tie. Outlaws with a big shot advantage, 23-9. We'll be back with the third in just a moment. All right, ready for period number 3. Tied at 2, 15 minutes to go. Bannon out with Olsen and Oberle up front. Bannon wins it back. Dawson picks it up. Back to Jessen. He has to retreat for it into his own zone. Reverses it over to Dawson. Dawson taps it off the boards to Oberle. Trouble getting it out. Goes back in. Jessen takes his man there. Oberle bumps his man as well. Outlaws have it in behind. They've got a man coming in from the point, top of the circle, fires it in, that hits Bannon. And here he comes now up through center, coming down on the left side. Dodges the man there, sends it across ice. Olsen with it in behind the goal now. Oberle's in front. Olsen with it in behind. Outlaws clear it, and here they come down to Dawson's got to chase his man. Outlaws coming right in. Shoots it. Oh, pad save. Left pad save by Hubler. Excellent stop there. That was a critical moment of the game right there.
Yeah.
Here comes Olsen now up through center. He's got Oberle and Bannon with him. It's on his backhand. Jumps it over to Oberle. Back into Olsen. Somebody's got to get in the middle here. Olsen picks it up. He's got it in the corner. Off the boards. Bannon loses it there. Bernard keeps it in. Bannon tries to get it back into Olsen. Outlaws pick it up. Blocked by Wahlberg on his backhand. Dumps it in. Bannon right with it. Right there. Shoots. Pad save.
Oh.
That was a good chance there. Wahlberg now over on the half boards. And Outlaws try to clear it and do. And now here they come. 2-on-1. Fires it. Hubler's got it as it just got a piece of it. And then it just hopped into his pads behind him. But he grabbed a hold of that one and it did not roll back on him.
Great save.
Yeah, that was a pretty critical save, that one even just before that.
Yeah, that was even more critical. That was close.
Right in front. Wong picks it now up along the board, sends it around to Bernard and behind the goal. Comes out the right side now. It's the Outlaw player with the puck. Letty comes in as well. Puck comes right to the right of Hubler, and he puts a glove on it. And let's settle this down.
I just looked. The Outlaw player still sitting in the box. He's probably got another 3 or 4 minutes or something like that.
Yeah, I forget now what the time was when he went in there. Puck cleared out over the Bobcat blue line. Wahlberg pressing. Here comes Wong now. We got a 3-on-2. Luma on the left side as well. Wong goes in behind. Tips it to Wahlberg. Puck is bouncing. Wong has it back again. Back to the point. Kept in by Letty. Good keep there. Wong picks it up. Outlaws get a stick on it, though, and they come out the right side. Bernard now with it. Sends it back to Letty. Bobcats regrouping. Back over to Bernard. He's got Wahlberg on the right side. Sends it through. Wahlberg into the middle. Tried to hit Wong with it. Outlaws come up with it. Bernard bumps his man into the boards, and Letty picks it up. Comes up the left side. Clears the zone with it, and Outlaws have it. Regrouping at center. Wait for their men to come on side, and then they dump it in, and Letty goes back after it.
They were just testing the stability of my gimbal. That's all that was.
Bernard picks it up. Dumps it off the loom on the left side. He hits Guevara up on the right side. He gets over center, dumps it in. Bannon in after it. Outlaws send it around over to the other side. Leo's going to go over there. Guevara gets taken in. Puck comes out. Dawson sends it across ice. Bannon picks it up there. He dumps it in. Goes off a glove. And it is cleared out, and Gardner now has it. He cuts through the middle. He loses the puck. Bannon picks it up, and he'll try to get it across. Here he comes now down on the left side on his backhand. Cuts to the middle. He gets tripped. Fired in by Gardner, and that goes off a leg. Lindsay comes in, chips it at the corner, keeps it in. Outlaws in behind. Bannon bumps his man there. Puck goes around the other side. Guerrero goes after it. Puck in the corner. Outlaws come out with it. And just clears the line. Lindsay picks it up there. Well, lets his man pass. Here come the Outlaws now down the left side. Bobcats surrounding him. He's still got the puck, though. Somebody's got to take it from him. Comes right in. It goes off Dawson. Luckily, it went into the corner.
Let's say it's 2 Outlaws on 5 Bobcats.
Yeah,
Come on.
and they still get the shot away.
Yeah.
Outlaws dump it back to the left point man. Over to the right D now, moves in, fires it in, blocker save, puck comes right into the middle, and Gardner now comes up with it. He gets checked. Outlaws clear the zone. Puck just inside. Gardner picks it up again. He's got Dawson with him. Gardner coming down the left side, dodges a man there, tries to put it in front. And the Outlaws come back the other way. 10 minutes remaining here, third period. Here comes the Outlaws. Fires it in. Hubler the save, and he holds on for the faceoff.
The hard chest shot.
Yep. Hubler staying strong in the Bobcats' goal. He's made a couple of key saves here in this third period. Keep the score tied at 2. Outlaws out shooting almost 3-1, 28-10. I don't know if that's accurate, but
Pretty close. I've been tracking.
yeah, okay. And here comes Stewart now up the left side. Tried to clear it. That hits a leg. Jessen fires it over to the right side. Olsen with it. Coming through the middle. A backhand over the line. Jumps it off to Stipe. Into Stewart from the left side. Fires a low shot in. Pad save. Puck goes into the corner. Outlaws coming out their left side now on the half boards. Tried to clear it out. Good skate keep by Bernard there. He dumps it off the board. Pass Olsen, and Stewart has it in front. Right to Stipe. Stipe backhander. Just goes wide. Puck comes back to Jessen. Gets good keep there. Low shot in. Deflected right in front. And Stipe got a stick on that, but the goaltender was covering. He was down and was able to cover that one up. Good keep by Jessen at the point there. Gets a nice tippable shot in, and Stipe was right there to drop his stick and deflect it, but goaltender was still able to cover. So Stewart out for the draw to the right of the Outlaw goal. It's out there with Watts and Oberle.
These Outlaws have got to be getting gassed.
Here they come. Heading to the middle. Good back check there by Bernard to delay that, so that shot didn't get off. Bernard now comes up the left side. He's got Watts up the right side. Bounces through his feet. And puck is scrambly at center ice. And now Jessen fires it over to Oberle. He corrals it in, gets over the blue line, dumps it in. Bouncing shot right on goal. And the Outlaw netminder holds on to that one. We'll have a face-off to his left. This is a critical game here. If the Bobcats want to move on to the championship round, they really need this game today.
Looks like the Outlaws have that box clear, so that player's back in.
Yep. They now have 6 on the bench. And they come up with the puck off the draw. Letty has it. He sends it up to Wahlberg. Wahlberg up over the right side, cuts the middle, dodges a check, still got the puck. Outlaws with it. Luma keeps it in. And clear now by the Outlaw. Letty has it, sends it over to Dawson. Dawson dumps it back over to Letty. It's Wong with it. Wong now. Over the right side to Wahlberg, dumps it in. Luma in on the forecheck. Outlaws coming up their left side. And now they dump it over to the goat man on the right side. They got a man coming through the middle and on Dawson. Wahlberg checks him. Wahlberg brings it back the other way now, coming down the right side. Wong dumps it in over the line. Puck comes back out. Outlaws streaking down the left side. And on Letty, he takes his man nicely. Good job by Letty there. Dawson now up to Luma. Puck clears the zone. Puck goes off Dawson's stick. Back and Bernard has to go over it. Outlaws are going to pick it up in the corner, right out in front. And just out of Guevara's reach. Dawson has it now. He's got Gardner coming up the left side. Dawson tries to get around, and Outlaws coming back the other way now. Bernard gets over. Oh! Outlaws almost got through him. And Guevara now. Oh, passed it right into the Outlaw player's skates. Outlaw 19 now coming into the corner. Bernard, good check there. Solid check by Bernard. Guevara can't get it out. Outlaws dump it in. That misses to the left of the goal. Outlaws again. That hits Dawson. Bernard can't clear it. Hits Dawson with it, and now he clears it down the ice, and that'll just go by to the left of the goal. And we will have a face-off coming back into the Bobcat zone.
$13.28. Double. More than double.
Olsen with it. Dumps it out, and Oberle tries to pick it up. He's got it. Backhands it just wide of the goal.
Now, Oberle needs the score. He's got a lot of family here to cheer.
He does.
He's got his girlfriend here, I think, too.
I believe he has a birthday coming up maybe tomorrow. He's got it now. Back to the point. Deflected off a stick past Letty. Comes the Outlaws now, and on the right side, fires it in. Hubler to save. And Oberle picks it up. Comes out the right side. He's got some room now. Dumps it over to Stewart. Stewart coming down the middle. Dumps it in. Outlaw is able to clear it. Olsen takes his man in. Jessen intercepts that. Sends it up to Olsen. Olsen now on the left side. He gets bodied into the boards. Outlaws hit the man up through the middle. Good check by Bernard there. Jessen has it over to Stewart. No, he can't get it in. Jessen still got it. Dumps it into the middle. Olsen picks it up there. Back over to Stewart, and he dumps it in. Now he's going to head for a change. Stipe in on the forecheck. Outlaws going around behind the goal. Now they're coming up their left side. They send a couple of new players out over the line. And here they come over on the right side now. Bernard takes his man in. Good check by Bernard. Outlaws have to clear the zone. Watt checks his man there, and the Outlaws have it. They go D to D on their own side. Bernard takes his man. Jessen with it. Dumps it back up the middle, and Stipe has it. Over to Watts. Watts up over center. Sends it in right on goal. Steered to the right side. Wong now after it. 5 minutes remaining here, third period. And here come the Outlaws now. Being on the right side. Letty's able to tip that up to Stipe. Stipe now coming up the left side. 3-on-1 Bobcats. Now, Outlaws have a man jumped over the boards. Fired it in across. That was high. Watts there, dumps it into the corner. And here come the Outlaws now. Outlaws coming in on the right side. Bernard and Letty back. They just dump it in, then go for the change. And Bernard is going to pick it up there. He gets bumped in behind the goal. Letty picks it up. Letty up through the middle. Outlaws fired in.
And that's in.
Scores! My goodness. Ouch.
Centered it, and they took advantage. Hubler wasn't ready.
Four minutes remaining here in period number 3. Outlaws have taken the lead 3-2 in this critical game in this tournament for the Bobcats. Outlaws dump it into the zone. Lindsay clears it out through the middle. Jessen back to Lindsay. Lindsay up to Wahlberg. Wahlberg now coming in on the right side. He goes wide. He gets taken in there. Puck in behind. And here come the Outlaws. Coming up the right side, up over the blue line. Luma's able to get a stick on it. And Outlaws having trouble getting through the middle. Now they dump it into the corner, and Jessen goes after it. Tips it up to Wahlberg. Outlaw coming right in hard on him. They dump it back in, and that goes into the bench area, and we'll have a face-off outside the Bobcat blue line.
Oh, I didn't see it pop into the bench. I thought they were going to say icing. It's like, how?
3.5 minutes remaining. Outlaws leading 3-2, and it looks like we have a timeout called here. Face-off coming just outside the Bobcat bench. It's outside the blue line. Bannon's out with Gardner and Guevara. We got Bernard and Letty back on D. Letty back to Bernard. Bernard up to Gardner. He corrals it at center. Goes around his man. Gets bumped out of the play. Bannon's able to keep it in. Puck along the boards. Now it's dumped out, and Bernard has it across ice to Letty. Letty's got some room on the right side. He dumps it in. Rivera lost it and was just out and back in. So we have a face-off offside. Both teams changing their lines.
Looked like they were going to do another center ice puck drop.
Yeah. Face-off outside the Outlaws bench. And Jessen dumps it off the boards. Sends it up to Luma. Luma now on the half boards. Cross ice to Wahlberg, who hits Wong now, coming on the left side.
I'm going to keep the image of Hubler up in case they pull him. I imagine in the next 30 seconds we'll see.
I would think so as well. Dawson loses it at the blue line. He recovers, dumps it into the zone, just goes wide of the goal, and the Outlaws now have it with just over 2 minutes remaining here in the third period. Good keep there by Wong. Back to Dawson. Fires a shot in. It's a bouncer, but goes right on goal. And Outlaw goaltender holds on to that one. Both teams changing players again. Stewart with Olsen and Oberle up front. We got Dawson and Jessen back on D, and Bobcats are calling a timeout. So with 2:08 remaining, we have another timeout.
All right, so do they start off with Hubler out of net? Do they pull him, or do they wait till they
Well,
make sure they've got
they
control? I mean, they're in the zone.
they're in the zone, so I would say I would have Hubler just about 6 feet from the bench.
Hubler's,
He is going off.
he just put his stick down.
Yep. So going for the marbles here. Bobcats trailing by 1. 2:08 remaining here, third period. Face-off coming up deep in the Outlaw zone. Bobcats will have an extra man out there with an empty net. This is very similar to the last game. They had about 3 really good chances to score, where before the other team threw it down into the empty net. So Stewart's out there with Oberle and Wahlberg. Wilson on the left side. Everybody's on the left side except Dawson. Stewart wins it back. Oberle takes his man into the boards. Player scrum along the boards.
Outlaws are just sitting on it,
Yeah,
watching
sure.
the clock tick.
Yeah.
How long are they going to let him sit against the board for? I guess they've got 2 minutes.
Yep.
Oh, there it goes.
Finally, they blew it. That took like, yeah.
I think it was 15 seconds.
Yep. Bernard comes on the ice, replacing Jessen. Otherwise, the players remain the same. Face off the left, Outlaw goal. Outlaws come up with it, bounce it off the boards down the ice. This will go wide, and that'll be icing. Minute 40 remaining now here in period number 3. Bobcats with the empty goal.
I know we can do this. We've done this before.
Yep. Stewart in for the draw. Dawson back at the top of the circle. Comes to Dawson. Tips it into the front. Wahlberg gets a shot at it. And the Outlaws hang on to that one. Right idea, though. Shots on net. Be picking up any loose change. Puck goes in behind. Wahlberg picks it up there. Gets it over to Olsen. And the Outlaws have it. They fire it for the middle, and that goes right in the goal. And that's the game right there. And the Outlaws, with 1:26, have the 2-goal lead.
That was square on.
Yep. Good shot from long distance.
So replay yesterday.
Yes.
So I wasn't able to get video of yesterday's game, I guess. Unless, I don't know, there's still a chance. Still got 70 seconds on the board.
Long's over to Lindsay. Gardner trying to get it out. Letty now curls around. Up to Wong. Wong can't get over the blue line. And that's offside as Bannon put it in. Wong was still a step offside. Definitely uphill battle here for the Bobcats. 56 seconds remaining. Face off outside the line. Outlaws just dump it deep into the zone and behind Hubler. But he takes his man in. Wong comes up with it. He goes in behind the goal. 34 seconds. Puck comes to Gardner. Gardner up the middle, off Bannon's stick, right to the Outlaws. Outlaws go D to D. 24 seconds remaining. They go cross ice, and they'll do this for the rest of the period.
Yeah. No reason not to.
We got to get somebody on the forecheck here. Good grief, boys. We got to score. Gardner can't go in. Now the zone is cleared, and there's 7 seconds remaining. It's it up to Wong.
Another shot, at least. Come on, boys.
And that's going to be it. Outlaws come ahead with the win, 4-2. And they will move on probably to the championship round. Bobcats will be in the consolation.
We still got one more team before we figure out who we play, right? The consolation, because there's 4 games total.
Yes, yeah. We have one more game tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock, I believe.
Yep. And then we'll figure out
time
when our Monday game is. We've only got one game tomorrow.
We will likely play 2 tomorrow.
And then none
Monday.
Okay.
Yeah, we're out. That puts us out.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I will post the links. I'll get them live. I'll get them set up as soon as we've got them. Another quick thank you to the Pro Skate and Vinny. Not a paid advertisement, by the way, just kind of a favor because he's trying to build his business. But
yeah, I'm hearing good things. I want to get over there myself, actually, for our skates. I just got the link yesterday, so yeah, we'll be heading his way. Yeah, I hear very good things.
All right. Well, thanks everybody for watching. Stay tuned for highlights, and we'll catch you tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Arizona time, I think. So
yes,
should be an easy one to watch. Thanks for watching.
Thanks, folks.